Acolyte Nima sits on a luxurious piece of furniture in the mansion of Lord von Zimmer after the dinner party has gone awry. We find, I believe it was Koha, Lorelei, Amarin, and Philo nearby, as her wounds were pretty bad. The place where her collarbone poked through her skin has a pretty gnarly looking wound there. It's been stitched up, but it's rough. It looks rough. It's going to be a pretty impressive looking scar. She looks towards the four of you and says, "Thank you for that. I thought it was already my time."
Thank you for helping us.
Yeah, you were very brave.
It is my duty. I am an acolyte of Corthane. I hope one day to be a cleric. But one of our most sacred vows is that we must protect those that cannot protect themselves. What would my vow mean if I ran?
Nothing.
I don't know the requirements to become a cleric, but if you need, I don't know, recommendation, I'm sure everyone here would be happy to write one, or at least vouch for you if you need, if that helps too.
Thank you. You all fought bravely as well.
The least we could do.
Thank you for acknowledging.
Yes, well, are you at least all right now?
I should be okay. Scars aren't looked down upon. It's sort of like one of our medals.
It is.
I'll lift up my armor, or my vest that I'm wearing.
The Rutu got nipple burnt off.
Ah! Oh, goodness!
That's
you don't have to
unfortunate.
be so vocal about that.
Put that away!
Lorelei.
Well,
Rutu
not
will put
only
it
is he
away.
showing a scar, he's showing his nipple! Or lack thereof!
Used to be nipple.
In the background, we have the bodyguards of Lord Zimmer making their way around the mansion, sort of investigating everything that's going on. Lord Zimmer is having a bit of a tirade in the background. He's sort of ordering people around and motioning towards the windows and the armor, and every complaint you can possibly imagine is happening. And where were you? I thought I made it quite clear that this dinner was of vital importance. And where are the latches? Didn't you extend my invitation? And he's basically yelling at Roseth. He's yelling at his bodyguards. And the guests are sort of being questioned by the guards as well. The guests are a bit frazzled. Their outfits are mussed, their hair is a little crazy, and they are, like it's grandiose details in the background. You hear Lady Vela basically saying like, "Oh, and that's when I was forced to run. You don't understand. The armor was making its way towards us. It looked so imposing. I thought it was some sort of death knight of some kind. I don't know what it was. It had this ominous aura about it. I couldn't just like sobbing like over. It's obviously like an act. She's just trying to showcase how much peril she was in. And you all are kind of like left to yourself. Belwyn and Rutu, I assume you've kind of like come over towards Acolyte Nima.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah. You can see like George is kind of being tended to by Roseth, Lord Zimner's son, and George is kind of like he's like half crying and like half really wound up by everything and kind of a little bit excited almost in the background. And Lady Nima says, "Well, at least the food that we had was good."
Yeah. I'm assuming the dinner's not continuing, right? We can go home.
I don't know. I would assume not. I don't know.
Nonetheless, you should rest. You fought very bravely, unlike some esteemed guests here. But while I don't know your god, I'm sure they're very impressed and very proud. So I hope you can rest.
Thank you.
Root to have question.
Are you addressing this to the group or to Nima?
How can armor attack if no one inside?
A lot of ways.
Magic
spell.
being one. Enchantments.
I've heard of parasites, but this seemed more like magic.
What do you mean, parasites?
I've heard of parasites sort of inhabiting tools and armor and equipment and kind of moving them from the inside. Never seen it myself, but I've heard stories.
Didn't seem like this was that, at least.
Yeah,
That's probably
no, this seems very much like magic.
Can happen again?
Yeah, I guess if the same person or people animate more armor. But I wonder how, usually you have to be, I thought you had to be kind of close for that sort of thing, but maybe not. Maybe it could be set up ahead of time. I'm actually not sure.
You typically do need to be close. I've been thinking about this since everything started. I think they might have been close.
I wasn't in the room at the time, but was there anyone that was at the beginning of the party that wasn't there after the chaos started?
Can we remember that? If there's anyone missing?
Can make history checks. We can do a group history check if you like.
Oh boy.
This will be an average.
Yeah,
I
think that
will
makes sense.
not roll because I was in the pooper.
I'd like to bring this up to everyone. He kept expressing over and over and over again about somebody named the Latches.
There's another nat 20.
One a session.
You made mention of the latches, yes, Philo?
Mm-hmm. They supposedly were supposed to be here, but they weren't. And then all of this happens, but they were invited.
I wonder
You
if
suspect they knew or
yeah,
orchestrated
that
it?
maybe
Do we know
or
perhaps of any history between the latches and these other families and the like?
Okay, so
Not me, though, with the 4, but you know.
yeah, 26, 30, 33, 38. I don't think so. No. It was mentioned. You do remember hearing the names, Latch, and Latch is, and this was also mentioned, that Latch, the Latch Co. is
Yes.
the equivalent of the East India Trading Company. They are the biggest, like, basically like a merchant trading group, a company that runs in Cantrell. And frankly, across all of Oskara.
May I do something, Whack?
It depends. What are you trying?
I want to pray.
Absolutely.
Try to reach out to the gods. Specifically in this circumstance, Corthane.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of express to the group, would you all excuse me for a moment? And he's just going to kind of walk away into like somewhere it seems a little quieter. Even if it's another room, he might go in there.
Okay.
And he wants to pray.
What is Philo's holy symbol?
It would end up being 3 circles side by side. Like imagine the Olympic circles, but just 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not the. Now Philo's symbol, is not directly related to any one deity that you have. You can make a religion check. I will say this will not be easy.
May I, prior to this roll, this feels weird to say this, but may I, one second, may I give myself guidance?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. So the first thing he does is expresses when he gets into the room more in his head. He says something along the lines of, Corthane, I'm reaching to you. I hope that you will listen. I ask you to hear me. $14.
Your guidance. I don't think that was added.
Oh, it was not. I needed to actually click that.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Guidance is.
Would you like me to roll something?
It's just a D4.
You do just D4. Is it just exclamation point D4?
Slash R space D4.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Slash R.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, space D4. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Okay.
16.
Yeah. There is no response. It doesn't. You don't seem to sense anything when you do this.
Okay. Cool thing. The gods. If you can hear me, bless that warrior. Corthane, they seek to you. But I have questions. Please reach out. And I leave a message.
Okay.
I kind of sit there for probably another. I probably don't rejoin right away. I probably am I'm also probably pretty tired. My character probably is. He's older. That was a big fight. He used all of his spell slots, which in this world would be all of his energy, if you know what I mean. So he's pretty tired. He's probably going to stay in there for a few minutes and just kind of bring a little solace to himself before he enters the room again.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Amarin is starting to unbutton, remove his shirt and coat, which are partially burnt up at this point, and setting it down, probably folding what remained as neatly as possible and setting it down on one of the couches or chairs, and takes a seat. Should we be worried that there's going to be more of this? Where's the town square now here?
It is all quite strange, is it not? All of these things happening so close together. All surrounding our friend here?
Yeah. Where's the captain?
Well, he had left, had he not?
Was that the only person that left right before things happened?
I think so. And then when it started, maybe some of the performers, but just the captain. He was still investigating what happened in the square earlier.
Should we report to him? Should we tell him? I feel like someone needs to know that another thing happened around Lord Zimmer.
Well, if Captain left and thing happened, small chance Captain in on it.
I don't know. I don't know if that's enough of a... We don't have what we need to handle this. I'd hope the captain or the city guard would.
Are the guards that are here Lord Zimner's, like, personal guards?
Yeah, they're his bodyguards. You would have seen several of them when you entered the estate in the guardhouse near the gate.
And they're the only ones who arrived. It wasn't like city guard, it was just personal. Okay.
Correct.
Is Lord Zimner still talking to the guards or any such thing, or?
Yeah, he's just kind of like yelling in the background. Periodically you'll hear him like, "And where were you?" and such.
Well, I mean, are you not at least a little bit curious? Would you not like to maybe see if there's more to it? Perhaps there's an issue between the Zimners and the Latches, or perhaps he might know something of that grim fellow?
I have my feelings about this whole situation, but they are almost certainly not in line with yours, so I'm just going to follow all of your lead.
I understand where you're coming from. I'm curious. But I think I'm more interested in making sure that we're not the ones who are assumed to be the cause. Is the trouble following us? Or is it following Zimner?
Rude to notice other things made out of fire and wind, and these seem different.
Hello. I just kind of appear behind them again.
Is Philo okay?
Not quietly, by the way. Philo is covered in in a lot of armor.
I had a thought. I was giving myself a moment in the other room, I thought of something. Do you all remember, and is it just us as the group here?
Yeah, Lady, not Lady, but Acolyte Nima is probably, I imagine, nearby, like talking to some of the staff that are also like the staff that were there. There were also like a bunch of staff people around. There were performers, there were staff members, and they sort of like ran upstairs to try and get away from the fight. And they are probably speaking with Nima, I imagine. A few of them, you can see like a few of them are, you know, they look extremely thankful towards Nima.
I kind of pander around the room before I continue to talk, and I express, do you remember earlier, before everything happened, I think it was some kind of guardsman. He was like a leader or something along those lines. Zimmer was by himself without guards, remember? When all of that stuff happened.
Yes.
When the crates broke loose and all of those things began. And then, ever so randomly, he invites a random group of strangers to his home for dinner. Strangers that are considered heroes. And something isn't sitting right with me about all of this. Something is very off. We are here. We help fight off these. Something is close to us that casts that spell. I was detecting magic when everything started, and that was a transmutation, right? If I remember it. A transmutation spell. And if I'm correct, most of those spells, unless you're very powerful, you'd have to be nearby. But I feel like if we bring this up with Zimna, I feel like his reaction could say a lot. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to walk
You
over
think-
to Philo and hand him his staff back while he's talking, by the way.
Whoa. No, this is yours.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold it for safekeeping. But I
You
am
can
curious
hold your own
what
staff
Zimner
anytime you
thinks.
want. What was that?
I am curious what Zimner thinks.
I am
I know
curious
he's been
too.
complaining about the latches, Philo, but has he been...
Would he put his own son in danger?
He seemed very genuine. I had my eyes on him when we were eating that dinner.
And the armor and rooms were targeting the guests, him included, very specifically. They ignored me and Koha a few times just to go after
And Zimna, for the
Zimna.
most part.
Oh
Yes.
no, that broom was chasing down Zimna.
Yes.
He was near us, but then you're right, Amarin. They did ignore us at times.
Why don't we just
I'm
talk to him?
very tired.
It's been a long day, but Lorelai's right. This dinner might be over, but we need to find out what's happening, and I want to hear Zimner's explanation.
Away.
And then we can go home and rest well or some such. It'll be fine.
I'd
It's
love
just a
that.
conversation.
Lord Zimna!
Lord Zimner!
He immediately like face palms. And you see him do that thing that famous people will do and they put their mask on. He just, yes, I'll be with you in just a moment. And he says something like gruff underneath his breath to the guard that he's speaking to. And I want you to make sure there are no assassins on the property. If you know what's good for you, and you want to keep your job, I want assurances that this property is safe and secure. Lord Zimmer and Roseth make their way over towards you, and you see the guards look at each other and sort of like rush off. It begins sort of like coordinating and ordering each other around. All right, I want you two outside. You're going to check the eastern side of the property, etc. There's about 10 guards, by the way.
Lord Zimmer?
Yes.
Apologies.
Oh, no. Apologies from me. This dinner party was not up to my expectations, to say the least. I apologize profusely.
Well?
Lord Zimmer continues to apologize profusely. I'm sorry, I forgot where I left off. What did I last say?
I think that's pretty much.
Yeah,
you just
We
apologized.
just started.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He just is apologizing profusely, like I am to everybody watching the stream. He says, rest assured, you may stay in the guest house as we discussed for the night. The guards are scouring the property for any malfeasance of any kind. Apologies. This sort of thing simply does not normally happen. As a recompense, and our thanks for your assistance this evening, Roseth brings over a small chest, and we're gonna do some rolls real quick.
Just look, everybody's faces lit up like, what did you say, Jess? It's like when I say treats.
Are you equating us to dogs?
So this will go to the party stash.
No, that I don't.
But there is 600 gold pieces in this chest. I think that went to the party stash. Yes. So on Foundry, you should see the party actor basically on the actor page, and the second tab there is for the inventory. So you have the 600 gold pieces in there, and Roseth also has something wrapped up for you. And let's see, we're going to do a roll for this as well. Good luck. Whoa, holy shit. Okay.
I like that.
7,000 gold.
It's an explosive. We all die.
Oh.
It's another
1 million pennies.
Oh no!
I've been saving these for decades.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa! There are 2 potions of greater healing, 1 regular potion of healing, and a first level spell scroll. I had something that I could do for that, of course, when I did a full reboot of my computer to try and solve this problem. The window closed, so let me open that back up. Because you are also getting a level 1 spell scroll. Of Detect Evil and Good. Okay.
I want to use it right now.
I just radiate red. Flaming hot
Shit.
evil.
Well, no one was surprised.
Roseth, if you could be so kind, give them these items. Please, take these with our regards. Apologies. And thank you for your assistance this evening.
Of course.
No problem. We have a few questions. See if we can get to the bottom of this, because it seems like danger seems to be following you, Lord Zimmer, with the town square now here. Is there anyone who would want you out of the picture?
The latches or some such, perhaps?
You can... what's your... I would say Amarin and Lorelei, if you would like to, you can make a perception or insight check, but it will be like one of you helping the other. So somebody can roll with advantage. Which one do you want to do?
Mine are both +2.
Mine for perception is a +3, insight is a +1.
All right, so we can go with your perception. It was with the +3, yes?
Okay.
Yeah.
Amarin, you can do that with advantage.
There's no way.
Fucking hell.
Nat 20, baby.
That's
Wow.
my second nat 20, and that's also my second roll, I think, today.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, so there is a there is quite clearly, like, you can see he does that thing, he tenses his jaw as you mentioned the latches. Being one of the more prominent merchants in Oskara tends to bring with it a certain amount of enmity from many individuals. If there were one that I had to name, then I would consider that a good day. I don't have any one person that seeks the destruction of my business or myself. Hence, the reason for my bodyguards.
But your bodyguards were missing, were they not? It would have to be... Well, I hate to suggest such a thing, but for them to be so negligent in their schedules both times...
If you mean in the morning, well, the afternoon, I should say. If you mean during the afternoon, that was my mistake. My bodyguards...
Can I do an insight check?
Absolutely.
I'd also like to express this as I'm doing this. I would like to look at his body language.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
19.
Okay. I'm going to say that you...
Sorry for interrupting you.
No, absolutely. This is important. I think what you would pick up is that he's obviously angry. I mean, that is readily apparent to all of you. What I think you pick up, Philo, is he is... he's telling the truth, but there's something else there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's maybe like, I imagine like he's tapping his leg or something while he's speaking, you know, like a little nervous tick or something along those lines. I was in the city center at my own leisure. My guards were occupied, and they requested that I not go there, but of course...
For what? If I may ask. I'm sorry, Lord.
I had
Zimmer.
business to attend to.
What kind of business without your bodyguards did you have to attend to?
Private business.
What kind of private business, Mr. Zimmer?
Make a persuasion check.
$19, 22.
22.
I'm only asking because We're sleeping here tonight, you know. It would be important that we have an understanding. Do you understand?
Yes.
And he's not prying for the sake of prying. It is for you and for your child's safety as well, considering we helped.
Yes. I was there because I needed to, and he leans in. I needed to grease some palms. Specifically, there are certain judiciary members of the city center court that I needed to make sure were on board with certain plans that I have. Business plans. And before you ask, no, I will not share those. I understand your concerns. If you do not wish to stay here the night, you do not have
But
to.
would you share a concern these people you spoke to?
Excuse me?
Do you trust all of them?
Of course not. Why would I trust anyone?
That's a very good point you've just made, and I understand fully. I don't think we have a problem staying here, do we?
My eyes go to Amarin immediately.
No.
Hold on, I need to roll real quick.
It's been quite a long day.
Okay. It's very, the moment Lord Zimmer mentioned greasing palms, the filthiest look has been on Amarin's face as they look at Lord Zimmer. And I think the situation, and I think he does this often, where he doesn't realize his face is saying it, but it's very clear on his face that any respect he had for Lord Zimmer, even the little he originally had, is entirely gone. So he kind of just glares at Lord Zimmer.
Well, listen, we're not going to judge you for such a thing. It's only natural that a man in your position would need to resort to such things and have these sorts of conversations, but it does seem that this trouble is following you, perhaps. Speaking of, there was someone that was, well, killed in that situation in the square. Did you know of Canton Grimm at all?
I've heard the name before. Is that the person that died?
Yes. I believe they were trying to protect people or something.
Also, Guard Tavian also die.
Yes, one of the guardsmen.
Oh, yes, yes. Unfortunate. The name does sound familiar. I believe it, they were some sort of an adventurer.
Correct.
Yeah. The broken
I didn't
wing.
know them personally, but I've heard of them.
Ah, I see.
Mr. Zimner.
One moment, Philo.
So,
Have you heard of any of perhaps Canton Grimm's associates? If you've heard the name?
No.
I see.
It's something famous a while ago. Maybe during the disasters. I seem to remember his name cropping up.
I see.
A lot of Cantral was flooded during the disasters. Lots of homes and businesses were lost.
Right.
Some sort of druid, I think.
That all tracks. Philo, apologies. What were you going to say?
oh no, I apologize myself for interrupting you.
Oh,
Rather perplexed, Mr. Zimner. Aren't you?
Of course. This fiasco is going to be talked about Oh, I imagine everyone in the city will know about it by tomorrow. Despite what I've told. Lord Zimmer says, of course I am. This is a fiasco. Everyone throughout all of Cantral is going to know what happened tomorrow morning. This entire dinner was to be a... He looks at all of you and sort of catches himself for a second and says, look, what you did in the city center, it was very appreciated. But the dinner tonight, I was planning to take advantage of this situation that happened today. Yes, people died, but you also could be the newest, grandest heroes in Cantral. I wanted to make a show of befriending you before anyone else got their hooks into you.
Philo looks obviously disgusted.
You must understand.
Understand what?
The social circles here in Cantral, they mean everything, especially to business owners.
Adventurers regularly have patrons. It is a common thing.
Yes, and you've done quite well for yourself today. Motions towards the chest that Roseth has extended towards you.
And we thank you for that.
Like, I'm fine with that sort of stuff if you're just upfront about it from the get-go.
Regardless, we will be looking into it, and the Imperial Guard will be notified about everything that happened this evening. I'm glad that everyone is safe, and thank you for taking care of the guests as well as my son and myself and the staff. I think some of the staff and the guests wanted to speak to you as well tonight. If there's nothing else, I need to address all of this with my guards some more, and it's going to be a long night.
Root to have something else.
Yes.
Root to think if armor Zimmer had attack people, perhaps Lord Zimmer remove armor from house.
Are you insane? Do you know how expensive that is? I'm going to have it checked and cleaned, and then it's going right back up.
Was not checked and cleaned prior to this moment at dinner?
Well, it was dusted, I'm sure, but no, any sort of enchantment or anything that was on the armor, I'm going to have investigated, and then the armor's going to be cleaned.
Rutu could take it from you.
No.
So not problem.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, Rutu could.
I know.
Rutu.
Thank
It's
you,
a
Lord
matter
Zimmer.
of should.
He could take it,
We
you know,
should
but
not.
he's only not taking it because you've already given us all these gifts. But Zimmer, I just want to put this out there. I'm just not surprised by your actions. And I want you to know one thing. They're watching. All of them.
Who's watching?
And they see what you do. And there will be justice for what you are doing.
Ooh,
I want you to know this.
What do you
I am
know?
only... I do not know anything except what you've told me this evening. And I can tell you right now that they are watching you, judging you. Push comes to shove. I would just suggest watching your actions better. For in the future, it could ring you. This is not a threat at all. I am a humble man. But your actions worry me.
He sort of looks you up and down. Ah, yes, very well. Sort of nods in a very condescending and placating gesture. And now, if you'll excuse me, if you're still hungry, we can have some food brought to the guest house. But I believe some of the other guests wanted to give you their thanks, etc., etc. Excuse me.
Thank you, Lord Zimmer.
Thank you, Lord Zimmer.
Begins to walk away.
Yeah.
Well, that
Lord
was
Zimmer
helpful.
Lord Zimmer say Rutu can take armor, yes?
No.
No, Rutu.
That's what
No?
I heard.
That would be stealing.
Not
I
what
heard-
Rutu got from that.
I think I feel the same way Rutu does.
No.
If you enjoy the prison cell you were in earlier, you can take that.
That would likely be the outcome.
Yes. Or
What
if you'd
if
like to keep your
Rutu's
other
true?
nipple or your hands or some such.
Oh, that is true.
What if Rutu borrow armor?
No.
That would need express verbal permission, which he did not give.
No.
Just like
Rutu
in order
felt it implied.
We'll work on that. For there was no implication.
And honestly, when it has to do with the exchanging of items and property, implication is not enough. You need concrete consent and affirmation.
We'll find you some armor.
Rutu think armor attack Rutu. Rutu beat armor. Armor forfeit to Rutu. Seem
It was a spell that did that to you, not the armor itself. There was someone pulling the strings, someone casting that spell. So, if they have armor, perhaps you take it from them, but not this suit of armor that belongs to Lord Zimmer, who did nothing to us other than be a sleazeball.
Yes.
how Rutu's supposed to know difference.
Asking us is good.
The staff begin to sort of approach, sort of meekly towards the group after thanking Acolyte Nima. Some of the cooks give their hands and say, "Thank you so much. Thank you for helping." Acolyte Nima said that you were fighting suits of armor and the brooms and whatnot, and we want to say, give you our thanks. Thank you.
It's our pleasure. I'm just glad you're all safe.
Thank you. They sort of, it almost looks like the end of a soccer match or something, where they're like going through and shaking hands.
Yeah.
Nice. And the performer that was on the harp walks, I imagine, probably towards who would they have seen first during that confrontation? I imagine it was probably Philo. The performer will walk up to you, Philo, and they say, "Thank you so much for protecting us, and I see you have much courage, and I see great things in your future. Thank you so much."
I grab a hand and I put the other hand on his shoulder. I think it may be Corthane had a lot to do with today. May he bless both of us. And thank you.
Perhaps.
Your performance was beautiful.
Thank you.
give up.
But, I will not. This was, it was interrupted, but we had all heard about what you had done in the city center earlier today, and it was, it was very inspiring. It was going to be my inspiration for the performance tonight, and I had plans to, I had several songs that I had planned to play for you this evening. I'm sorry that I could not do that. Hopefully I can in the future.
Wait. How far is Zimmer away from us?
20, 30 feet.
Zimmer, I'm sorry, please, for 1 second.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I have a request.
Oh.
And I haven't taken my eyes off the minstrel. Please, have your beautiful minstrel come to our room to play us the song he wanted to play us tonight. He did not get to finish. And I think, I look over the whole group, I think we'd all like to hear it. All of us.
All of us?
He wrote a song
Yeah,
for
sure.
us.
All of us.
Rutu think it'd be better to hear if had nice shiny armor on.
Do you have any shiny armor this man could have?
No.
But we wanted to ask him, would you send him to the room this evening, though, please?
What does armor have to do with the performance?
He really wants the... could you put the armor in the room tonight so he could just look at it?
He glances at Rutu. No.
Can I roll a persuasion check?
You can. It's impossible level difficulty, though.
Rutu, help me! Give me a hand! I want Rutu to come back. He's got like the bows. He comes from my shoulder.
You just need like a nat 30. It's fine.
Rutu just feels safe in big shiny armor.
Got an 8.
Yeah,
I
Lord
don't know if that would fit you.
Yeah, there's roll again, Philo. Pretend like you had advantage from Rutu's big puppy dog eyes. Yeah, Lord Zimmer doesn't flinch in the least. No. You've already been given plenty of gold. Buy whatever you want with it, but it is of no concern to me. Now,
I want you to know, to him, that's really all I cared about.
Right. Very well.
Please.
Lord Zimmer walks away. Please, no more requests this evening.
Of course.
Yeah.
So is that a yes for him coming to the room?
He waves his hand.
I think it's a yes.
Yeah, I don't think the minstrel is his personal minstrel. I think he's a hired hand here.
How
Would you like to
is
come?
that yes, but Rutu no take armor?
Because the armor is incredibly expensive, probably more expensive than the combined value of each and every person standing here in front of me.
Would you like to come play for us this evening?
If you do not mind, it is already getting late, but I would enjoy it. Perhaps.
What do the rest of you think?
Certainly.
Or it is late.
Nice way to wind down, will it not?
Stories? Songs? Rest? What do you think, Amarin?
Like I said, I'll follow all of your leads.
I just want to sleep.
So, if you would like, I can make my way there.
Yeah.
All right,
Please.
I will get the harp together, and we will get set up. Do you need some time before I make my way there, or should I go
yeah.
now?
I think we'll need some
follow
time.
him.
Sorry, I personally would love a chance to shower, decompress.
Yeah, give us 10, 15, 20.
All right. Very well. Again, thank you. I will see you then. The other guests sort of are making their rounds as well. The Karchari guest, and everything has closed. All of my notes were closed, so I will pull everything back up again. I'm sorry. It's devastating when I have to do reboots and stuff. It takes me like 15 minutes to get set up with everything I need open during a show, and I have to frantically reopen it. Okay.
Araxi Irana?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Karchari, the shark beast folk, sort of looks like a mako shark. In terms of like what you can imagine with a Karchari, they look a little bit, if you're familiar with King Shark from DC Comics, they have that sort of structure to them. The sort of shark head kind of like melds into their like neck and trapezius muscles, sort of looks like that. She is
Awesome.
Yeah, like street shark. She is she's pretty big. She's somewhere in between the size of like Amarin and Rutu, I imagine. Probably like 6'4"-ish, somewhere around there. And she says, "Thank you so much for the assistance this evening. I am an athlete, but I am no fighter."
Yeah, no. I wouldn't expect anyone, honestly, to give much of a fight against whatever those things were. I'm glad you're safe.
Thank you. Please, if you would like, allow me to offer you front row seats to the premier game of the Cantral Crowns. The premier game is in 1 week. If you would like to attend, I will give you tickets, each of you, if you would like.
That sounds fun to me. I don't think I have anything planned in particular next week. Do we, Lorelei? Bowen?
Not in particular. We may have some business to attend to, perhaps, but
Yeah, forgot about
we
that.
can see, absolutely. That's a very lovely gesture for you two.
It is the
Offer
least I
such.
can do.
Well, thank you.
I don't know what that is, but thank you. I'm
Riptide,
sure.
you are unfamiliar.
No.
It is a wonderful game. It is played underwater in a large arena. Cantral has a very special arena in the entertainment span.
I would like to see that for myself. So yes, thank you.
Rutu have question.
Yes.
If, let's say, you fight armor, you beat armor, you get armor? Yes, no.
What? What is he talking about?
Not know how Rutu cannot be any more clear.
It was a yes or no question. What he wants to know is if you fought a set of armor, you beat that armor, you should then be the owner of said armor?
There is a caveat that they are neglecting to say, and that is that it belongs to someone very rich and wealthy, and the armor is also very, very expensive.
But no one inside the armor. No one. Armor attack Rutu on own.
She looks around like she doesn't seem to move in these circles normally, and she doesn't really know what to say. She's looking at Lord Zimmer and like
I'm just shaking my head. No.
No.
Okay.
We'll get you some shiny armor quite soon. Yes? I
And
mean,
one
look
that
at Philo.
Fits him as well. Rutu, one that fits you.
I don't think you would have fit in that armor anyway.
Rutu can make armor fit. Rutu blacksmith.
I mean, I can do the same,
know.
but you have to get more materials and everything for something that large. Might as well just make a new set at that point.
Ooh. Thank you, Araxi.
No, thank you. She kind of like nods her head and remember in 1 week.
Next week.
It will be a big event in Cantrall. The premier game of Riptide for the year. The first game always has a very big attendance.
I'm sure we won't miss it then.
She nods her head. The rest of the guests sort of, say thanks. Varying, I think a varying status and sort of response. Marcelin Varix comes up, and it's a quick thank you. Oh, thank you so much for everything that you've done. You saved our lives tonight. It was greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Lady...
Rutu have question.
Oh, God. Rutu, I already told you we're going to get you armor.
But Rutu want know what others think. Fine, Rutu not ask.
I think you'll just get more confusion in the same answer, unfortunately. I think it's like, what, if a person attacked you and you beat them, you don't own that person, do you?
No, not what Rutu ask. Armor
But-
attack Rutu.
But what if that armor could think?
What if?
Then would you own it? Like a person?
No.
Yeah. So maybe it thought, you just didn't know.
It not think
Yes.
now, it on floor.
What if you beat a person, they'd be on floor?
He has a fair point.
But person still think, armor not think.
You don't know.
Well, let us find out.
Well, if a
Just
person dies,
confusing.
you're not going to skin them alive and wear them as some sort of a suit,
These
are you?
terrible analogies
Yes,
coming
Rutu
out.
would.
I have
Rutu take trophy.
What?
I have a suggestion. Go ask the armor. If he
No,
wants to
we
come
can
with you.
just go to a blacksmith and buy a suit of... I'm gonna go to a...
Are we just going to
Do you
glaze
think-
past the
do you
fact
think
that he
the
said
armor's
yes
going
to that?
Respond?
No, we need to address that.
Thank you.
Rutu,
Mm-hmm.
it's been a very long day.
Yes.
And my guess is that this armor isn't going anywhere. Maybe to get cleaned up and inspected, but we could maybe have words with it later. But for now,
Okay.
let's get some rest. And let's let the armor get some rest so then we can all make very good decisions tomorrow.
Rutu not ask anymore. Rutu not ask for Koha.
Just tonight.
Rutu can never ask again if Koha wish it.
Don't ask tonight. We'll talk tomorrow.
Okay,
Thank you, Rutu.
thank you.
Delightful.
Darren Hallamark makes his way over. Oh, that was very, very difficult this evening. Thank you so much for your keeping us all alive. That was very helpful. Thank you.
Rutu have no questions for you.
That is good. Anyway, if you want to do any work for the Merchant Guild in the future, please feel free to drop my name. I'm the Merchant Guild liaison in the entertainment district, right near where the Emerald Tortoise is, the casino.
The Emerald Tortoise, you say?
Lorelei.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I should love to make sure we have some sort of appointment at some point. My family would probably love to arrange some sort of a deal.
Your family?
Yes, the Ellenveers. We're a wine merchant family. With quite a large orchard right outside.
The name sounds familiar. I think I've had your wine before.
Indeed.
Perhaps. I had meant I assume you are adventurers.
Yes.
A little bit of both, of course. I'm heiress to the estate, so... Always trying to help father out, of course.
Yes, that is good. Okay. Well, you may drop my name and perhaps we will have business for you.
Excellent. I am glad to hear it.
Lady Illyra Vale, the one that flirted pretty heavily with you earlier, Amarin, approaches. She's all distressed, like her hair is a mess, like her hair was all beautiful before. It was braided into sort of like a crown sort of look. She's tall, she has like pale skin, long black hair, and she's an elf. She's wearing like a midnight blue gown, and it's torn a bit, and you can see some of like the gold filigree that's there, and some of the jewelry's like hanging a little loose now. You know, she's got that, like some of like her makeup is kind of smeared, and you know, like as she's walking, her heel does that thing where it just bends, you know, inward, like her ankle sort of twists as she walks over. It completely fails the walk check as she makes her way over. Hello, thank you for your assistance this evening.
Yes, no, it was our pleasure. I'm just glad you're safe.
Philo, you can make a religion check. Or anybody that's trained in religion can make a religion check, actually.
$19.
Okay, so Philo, you notice that she has a small pin on her, probably like it's not quite a, it's a little bit smaller than like a brooch on her, probably like on, I imagine just like on like the left side of her gown, like above her breast. It is known to you as a symbol of Valora, the goddess of sex and desire and breaking taboos.
Is she close to me?
I think she's kind of doing rounds and saying thank you and just sort of like offering her hand to everybody. So eventually she'll make her way towards you.
When she offers her hand to me, let me know. If that's now, then go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's thank you.
Your pendant.
Oh, yes.
Where'd you get that?
Oh,
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yes, this is a symbol of Valora.
Oh, I know. I am very aware of Valora.
Oh, are you? Have you been to her temple before?
That I have not. Lived
It's a
too
wonderful
old for those
time.
kind of temples. I bet it is.
You're never too old. If you visit one of those temples, I can assure you, you'll have a good time.
You know, I save that for the younger ones. And I look at Amarin, and then I look back at her.
You don't!
And I really hope that you find every pleasure you're looking for, be it tonight, and I look at Amarin again, or be it whenever. You no need to thank us. We're just adventurers.
She smiles, and again, she's all like, you know, her armor is her attire and what she was presenting to everyone tonight, and it's been broken, you know. So she smiles, and she's still a very beautiful person, and you know, at least physically. And she just kind of like smiles, and like as she smiles, like she's got like her gums are bleeding just like a little bit, you know, like I would
tell her.
Yeah.
Yo, little bit, maybe lipstick.
What?
Your teeth.
Oh
There you
no!
go.
Oh, she just
No.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Let me smile at me again. Is it still there?
Yeah, her gums are bleeding. Yeah.
It might be blood.
She runs off, immediately rushing towards the bathroom.
I bet she is a fun one.
I'm gonna go lay down, and I start wandering to the guest house at this point.
Sure.
Whether or
I
not they
follow
do,
him.
I'm very battered, and I'd like to recuperate.
Yeah. Yeah, you head outside towards the guest house, which is also ridiculous and impressive. It's not the size of 10 houses, but it's probably the size of like 3. You know, it's like got like 8 bedrooms in it, you know? Like, it's ridiculous.
What bed do you want? And I look down.
One my size would be nice. Was it just Fhaelin that went? I'm just wondering. Seems
What was
like
that?
it for the moment.
What'd you say?
Oh, was it just Fhaelin and I that went at the moment?
Yeah, was it just
Oh.
us?
Was there any other guests?
No,
Like that we-
everybody seemed to have made their rounds.
I didn't want to
I would've
assume
wanted
that everyone was here.
Yeah, I would have wanted to put Lorelei aside. So I think if everyone else is going, I think if you called that fair, I think Amarin would have pulled you aside to speak to you as everyone left.
Pull 2 to the side?
You, Lorelei.
Is everything all right?
I think Kohan brought it up that it might not be trouble following Lord Zimmer, but trouble following us. Do you think this is related to what's going on at home?
My face immediately drops. Well, I certainly hope not. I mean, it very well could be, but it was his house, and those objects at least seemed to be trying to attack him.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels weirdly. It doesn't feel like a coincidence that we were around for both of these events.
Right.
Are you okay?
I certainly hope not, but we do need to figure out what we're going to do next with regards to the letter and everything else, I suppose.
Yeah. I'll reach down and pull out the dagger that your father gave you and hand it back to you. Thank you, by the way.
Right, don't mention it. Next time, call out a little sooner, though. I'd give it to you earlier if you had said something, of course.
Fair, I was panicking. This is my second fight in my life.
Right. Well, are you all right?
I should be asking you that question. Are you all right? You took a pretty big hit.
Well, I'm fine. Did hurt quite a lot, but I'm all right now. Philo handled it. I will say I did not expect to have such a visceral reaction to what happened to Nima, though. That was very scary.
Yeah. Well, she's okay, so that's all that really matters.
Right. I don't know why I should or would even care. It's not like this person was important to me or to our family or anything, so...
You're really bad at lying.
Whatever do you mean?
We fought in the town square, and the first thing you said when I said we should run is that there are people in danger. They don't need to be related to the family or your father with the business. You don't have to pretend with that kind of thing around me. You know that, right? I will see right through it.
Well, I mean, because we didn't act soon enough, Canton died, so perhaps my instinct was correct.
I will give you that. You're right to jump into action. I was scared. You weren't. And because of that, you saved lives.
Well, thank you for stepping in front of me that one time. I did appreciate it. Although you said some very rude things on the way here, that very much so hurt my feelings.
I think you look great.
Yes, well, do you think that perhaps I should apologize to Rutu about the nipple thing?
Probably.
That was a mean reaction, wasn't it?
It was a little bit insensitive. I don't know if Rutu took
Yes.
it that way, but I think it would be good practice to just kind of, hone that habit.
Right. Well, thank you. I am glad you like my dress.
I'm not going to be wearing anything like this again. This was not for me.
I know, but it is quite fetching on you.
Thank you. I think it was definitely all the blaze.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully that's not going to cause any trouble. Either we have a lot of things to...
Do you want to open the letter?
Yeah, let's open the door.
I take the dagger that was handed back to me and I immediately break the seal.
I think Belwyn had the letter.
You did give it to me because I was wondering about breaking it open myself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn it.
Because you two didn't want to at first, so you gave it to me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let's find Belwyn right now, post haste.
Yeah, no, let's definitely do that.
Brother!
Probably, leading the group, I suppose, with Philo back. Probably not moving
Bed
very
do you
quickly,
want?
though.
What bed would you like?
Whichever one is maybe built for someone my size.
You hear that? I think somebody's screaming your name.
Brother! Belwyn!
Yes, that's my sister. She wants something.
Belwyn, Deep Song, Ellenveer, come out here right now!
I'm in the
Not the
house.
full name.
I'll see if I can find a bed for you if you want to go deal with that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are there any little beds for like a small human?
For little
here?
guys?
No, I think they're probably just average size.
A little bed for no little guy.
The best little guy.
I do step out though, walking past Rutu and Korha, and kind of nod at them. And I'll be in a moment, hopefully.
Don't stay too late.
I don't want to. Like dented armor, causing me a bit more difficulty moving around. Yes, sister?
My dearest older brother that I love very much.
What do you want?
Do you want to open the letter?
Oh, yeah, I was going to. I said so. We had no other way to. No other
Without
means.
us? You said with us, basically. You
Yeah, I
didn't say
have
you were
no
going to do it on your
yet.
own.
I wasn't going to without you. I just said I
Oh,
was going to
right.
open it.
We definitely
that's-
wouldn't have done it without you either.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
I'm holding a dagger and kind of wiggling it slightly. Come. Hmm?
Maybe less threatening, sister. And I hand you the letter.
Immediately open it up.
Sure. Let's see. I will show that to you then. It will be on the journal tab.
Oh, snap.
For the three of you, I'll give you access. Letter to Canton Grimm. You see it?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll unfurl it. Canton, I hope this letter finds you well. I know that it's been some time. Apologies. Canton, I hope this letter finds you well. I know that it's been some time since we spoke, but we have a problem at the estate, and I'm worried that if I reach out to anyone else about it, that we could be earning some attention. That we could be earning the attention from people that might discover certain information. The promise still holds, but I'm concerned. Unfortunately, I've had to reach out to rather unscrupulous individuals to secure financial stability. The vineyards have been underperforming, but I believe it goes deeper than that. I suspect members of my family and possibly other outside interference. Members of the family? I'm calling in our marker. I hope you will return with them as soon as you can cleanse this problem. As soon as you can to cleanse this problem before our crops are destroyed or worse. Please don't let my children know of our history. I feel it might shatter their tenuous view of me, and I don't know if I can handle that. Sincerely, Carrie and Ellenvere. Now I feel sort of bad that we read that.
Didn't really shine too much more light. What we should do next?
No, outside of maybe finding another druid.
Well, he said our marker.
Context makes me think of favor or a debt
Yeah,
to be paid.
that's what I
Oh,
think as well.
I hope you will return with them as soon as you can, though. Was the next line?
I mean, the idea we'd find them and then immediately go back to take care of the problem, but
I think maybe the next step for us and our goal is maybe to return to the Broken Wing, speak to any other adventurers there, see if there's anyone else that could, I don't know, follow up on what Canton was meant to do for us. If not, we have to go home.
that or could ask about the disasters and the heroes involved with that. That was implied that he was a part of a group. They might know more, or might have ideas.
Right. Well, perhaps we should also look into some notable druids in the area. It seems that Father would have wished to work with one. We wouldn't necessarily want to call on them quite yet, for we would have to vet them. Father would as well, but we're sort of on a very slim timeline before everything spreads.
Yeah. Might not be a favor, might be more of a purchase at that point, but we don't have too much of a choice.
Right.
I think
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
good idea.
We have a direction.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we do. Also,
Yes.
I just wanted to say to you both that I'm very sorry that it took for what we saw in the vineyard to be when I let you know that I was aware of our problems, at least financially. I had seen the books not too long before that, but still.
It's not my job to know.
That would explain the increase in fighting with Father.
Right.
Well, what's done is done. We have to figure out who to talk to next, I suppose.
Right. Yes, yes. And perhaps we should make an effort to get to know a little bit more those that we are sleeping in the same quarters with. Are there separate rooms or is it
Yes,
sort of
room.
just-
Oh, it's so big in there.
Oh, thank goodness.
There was one other thing, detail, and I take the letter real quick and point. The promise still holds, but I'm concerned. So we had some sort of promise with Canton.
It seems like it's related to wherever this certain information is.
Yes, which is why finding maybe one of Canton's past party members or something might be beneficial.
Illuminate something.
They might know something or have a better idea.
Great.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, no, get.
You
Get
can
some
enjoy
rest.
the musician if you want. I'm going to sleep.
You don't have to stay up for that, Amryn. I will, just to be polite.
No, I'll listen. I imagine they worked hard on it. At least I can do.
Right. Well, that lady, what was her name? Lyra or something? Well, she seemed quite interested in speaking to you.
Yeah. I think it's less speaking to me and more speaking to a Karatiri.
Oh, why?
Yeah. It's just you'd be surprised how socially acceptable it is to ask about very personal matters when it comes to the Karatiri.
What did she ask you?
How we reproduce.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. In all honesty, it's not the first time I've heard it, so I really didn't. It really fazed me too much. But I definitely didn't expect it at a dinner like that.
Right. I see. All right, well. Music?
Yeah, let's listen to some music.
Right.
Rutu, Koha, Philo, what are you doing while this is going on?
Rutu has collected all his things from the coat closet, and just to make sure that they're all still there, he's laid them all out in order.
Doing inventory.
And
okay.
Inspecting them to a very high degree to make sure nothing has happened to them.
Okay. Yeah, make a investigation or perception check. Depending on which one you do, you'll get more or less information.
Okay, I'll do perception.
Okay. You're having trouble noticing anything different, but as you're doing it, you kind of realize that you don't remember everything about the stuff that you had on you anyway.
And there's no time between any of the jailings that he's had to check on his equipment either.
Yeah.
Rutu must check equipment more often. Rutu out of practice.
Is Rutu in, have you, picked your own room already? And, is that where you're taking inventory, or are you in, a more common area?
Yeah, he's doing this in a common area.
I would have went alongside with you to probably, go get everyone's things that was left behind at the coat check. So, maybe that's something we could have done, as they were having conversations, because that was going to be my first question, is where our stuff is. I would do the same. I would take inventory, but I didn't have very much, so I wouldn't have too much cause for concern to check. But Rutu's, are all of your things there?
Are all of I know what I have. Are all the things there?
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
Well, at least we, are not in a jail and not behind bars, and it looks like we got our stuff back. We said we would.
Small victory.
It is. I know you're upset about the armor, but, well, things seem different here. I don't think we can just take things forcefully, and it's not quite... Their armor's quite a bit more expensive. I don't think he would part with it as well. So, I understand, but thank you for not taking it.
Rutu see how Rutu take armor be bad, but Rutu want to bring good thing back for group, make group strong.
I think you'll have the opportunity. You can cook for them, maybe breakfast. I mean, I guess this place probably has their own cooks, but I appreciate it, and maybe we'll find something soon. He gave us a lot of gold. So I mean, it's been a very long day, and we have seen a lot of control already, but I think there's a lot more to see. So maybe we'll find some nice armor that you can customize and smith.
Rutu not that concerned about armor. Rutu strong. Rutu just want to show everyone Rutu strong.
I think I would reach up and try to fix the bow that he has near his chin. didn't think I would see you in such fine clothes, and I think you've done a very good job. You've been very helpful.
Rutu must got used to ribbon. Rutu forgot ribbon on face. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like something adventurers wear, but we were guests tonight, so you looked very good.
Rutu would like to keep one. Koha want other?
Maybe.
Okay.
That would be great.
Oh, he had stuck on good. Okay. Koha want Rutu put in hair?
Yeah, maybe while we're listening to the music, can you fix the braids? I can't read.
Yes. Rutu do.
Thank you. Then, yeah, maybe put it in the back. We'll match.
Match. Rutu like that.
It's been a very long day, and I'm sure everyone's super tired, but music sounds nice. I kind of miss it. And a bath with hot water. Couldn't tell you the last time I've seen hot water.
Yes. Also, Rutu notice house have several rooms, enough rooms for everyone, but
Yeah,
Rutu not sleep by Koha whole time.
I know. Well, maybe before they get back, we can look around and see what kind of rooms. Maybe there's a room with 2 beds.
Rutu can sleep on floor. Rutu like floor. Rutu used to floor.
Me too. But I usually wouldn't recommend this. I don't know if we're ever going to be in such a nice place again. I don't know if I've ever really slept on a bed like this. It might be nice. Especially after being shackled up for the last day or so.
True. But why get used to something nice if not have nice later?
That's a good point. Well, maybe we should have hope. And hope that we'll have something nice like this again. Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to not sleep on the floor every night?
Honestly, Rutu not sleep on bed often.
Well, let's take advantage of it. You have a day where you wear bows. I think that we'll have a night where we can stay in the beds.
Okay.
We should go see if everyone's been able to find a room and if there's a room with double beds. It is getting late.
Is Koha okay?
I'm overwhelmed. I'm a little afraid to fall asleep tonight. But if you do stay with me, that would be helpful.
If Koha wants sleep, Rutu stay awake. Make Koha feel better. Make Rutu feel better.
I know. We still have to get to know our friends.
Do we?
I think we should try. I know it's just been us, but Philo's been great. And
Philo
they've
has
been
great.
nothing they've been nothing but nice to us. I can't believe it's only been a day. I respect them. I would like to at least get to know them a little bit more, even if we do part ways. I think they mean well. So let's relax. I think this is one of the few times we'll be able to before we adventure into this great white city.
Okay.
But yeah.
Rutu may ask bad questions, so if Koha let Rutu know question bad or good?
Sure, always.
Okay. Rutu sharpen axe for Koha?
Well, it's been a while, so I would like that. Only if you're going to also sharpen your weapons as well. Maybe I can help.
Rutu have many weapons to sharpen. Rutu be here
You can
a
also
while.
do that. I think so. Don't stay up too late. You can also sharpen them tomorrow.
Why sharpen a weapon tomorrow when can sharpen weapon today?
That is wise, Rutu.
Okay. Give axe and Rutu sharpen.
Okay. And I'll hand my very large battle axe over to Rutu.
Looks like a
And he
totally
will-
normal battle axe.
I think that you can do this tonight, but let's also make time for rest, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Koha.
Thank you, Rutu. And thank you for giving me the bow. I'm sure it'll look really great once the braids are fixed.
Rutu agree.
We should
Okay,
go see
Rutu
Philo.
sharpen. No, Rutu sharpen first.
It's late. We told the musician that was coming that we would be here soon. Let's do that first.
Musician not come to us, we go to musician.
Well, they might come to an area, but we should all gather together. We can go find Philo.
Just got all weapons out. Okay.
You can leave them there.
No,
Doesn't
Rutu cannot. One moment.
And he'll gather the 3 tridents he's laid out, put them in the trident quiver that he has attached to his hip. He will take his halberd, strap it on his back, and then he will take his longsword and strap it to the other hip and give Koha back her battle axe.
Thank you. You can do this while everyone's sleeping tonight.
Okay.
Maybe further away. And I think everyone's really tired.
Yes.
This entire time that you've both been talking, there's been a chair probably about 10 feet from you, and Philo is just dead asleep like an old man. He's been snoring, but you just don't really notice it because you're talking, and he's just out. And you may not even notice him when you go to look for him. He's just, all the armor still on, everything.
It's like when you catch a cat sleeping in the worst position possible. You know, like there's no way you should be able to sleep that way. Your spine is at a 90-degree angle. Philo has so much armor on, there is no possible way it can be comfortable.
But he's sleeping. Snoring logs, rolling them.
I would see Philo and I'd look over at Rutu and say, "Did we wake him up?"
Could try. Philo kind of looked dead.
He does. He does. He looks dead. Huh?
Maybe route to carry Philo?
It does seem like he should probably find somewhere more comfortable to sleep.
Did Philo say want to listen to music?
He did. Maybe we can... I was going to say, maybe we could ask the musician to come back tomorrow?
It seemed maybe like others wanted musician to play too. Not sure.
Probably at this point, by the way, that the other three, like you can hear them rustling about.
I think you should give Philo a hug and see if he's asleep and if he would like to go to bed.
Okay, smart.
And Rutu will go over and wrap his arms awkwardly around Philo and the chair. And if it wakes him up, he will speak. If it does not wake him up, he will not speak.
Seems like he does not move. It doesn't seem to react.
Rutu pick up Philo now. Rutu try to be careful, not to wake.
And he will attempt to, like you're picking up a sleeping cat and you want the cat to stay to sleep.
You just don't move.
Impossible.
Same exact position, no matter what. 90 degrees bend.
Shh, Philo, shh. Don't make noise. Be sleep. What Rutu do with Philo now?
Put him in a bed.
Okay.
Carefully.
Okay. Can you... Never mind. Shh.
Rutu will stand on one foot while holding Philo and try to open the nearest bedroom door with his foot and slip underneath and see if there's a bed in that room.
Yeah. I will suggest a dexterity check for this.
Oh, Christ. Just a check.
Yep. Yeah, you're jostling Philo a lot as you do this. You grab like the edge of the door with your big toe, and you do the thing where you keep like trying to grab the edge of the door and you're not quite grabbing it quite right. Even with your toe fingers.
Let me help you. Here. I'll open the door for them.
Did he not suggest that we have the musician play and now he's fast asleep?
Where should I set up?
Just foyer.
The foyer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Enjoy the music.
Do you know what normally wakes him up? Is it like the smell of food or something? I know that wakes up a lot of people.
As you ask that question, Rutu will turn to you and hit Philo's head on the side of the door frame.
Good morning.
What are you doing? Why are you so close to my face?
Rutu put Philo in bed, or try to.
Where am I? Why are you holding me?
The guest house?
Okay.
You want to go sleep or want to listen music?
I think he's out again. He's
okay.
Yeah.
Rutu set Philo down in bed.
I'm gonna go see about that performer.
Yes, that's it. Probably the wise idea. Do you two just wish to let him sleep, or?
Philo awake?
Huh? What?
I know he wanted to hear the musician. But
What?
the musician.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Philo like music?
Yes.
Musician you wanted to play is here. And I then walk past after yelling that at him. And
Do you just want
find a
me to
room.
play here, or did you want to come down?
They'll be
I'm on
coming
my way.
down.
Yeah,
The
we're coming
foyer
down.
is perfect for setup. Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready whenever.
Where's the
Sister,
chair?
would you mind? You're good at that sort of thing.
Good at setting things up?
Well, that too. I meant just keeping him entertained while the others show up.
Yes, of course. And I'll head down into the foyer to start kind of helping out. When I walk in, if there are any candles that are out, I'm gonna just prestidigitation to light them up. Because everybody's seen my magic anyway. It doesn't matter anymore. Fuck it.
Rutu, why does my head
Is
hurt?
Lorelai saying this out loud, by the way? Like,
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Just fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm over it.
It has
Good
been
thing
a
I
long
can't
day.
hear Amarin.
Rutu, what did you do to my head? Did you do something to my head?
No.
I'm gonna walk over to Philo, and I'm gonna just check to see if he has any obvious damage to his head,
His
or if he
pupils
just got
dilate in the
yeah.
light. Concussed.
yeah.
yeah,
Are we all here?
let's have you roll a medicine check, and if you roll really badly, I'm gonna
Jesus.
have him roll some damage dice.
Oh no. Oh no.
You guys totally
Eyes a little
couldn't
bit to the
read.
side.
Yeah, Rutu, make an unarmed attack, please. Let's get the damage.
Oh, you're at full health, right? You're not gonna die from this, right?
Don't say that.
Depends. This really depends on how strong Rutu is.
You TPK, yeah.
I'm trying to do it without a target. Okay.
Okay, just do the damage. Yeah, 4 damage, Philo.
What? Oh, it's throbbing. Could you put me down?
Okay.
Rutu will lay Philo down on the floor like a baby.
Don't get up. My head hurts.
Well, maybe Philo not fall asleep in public place.
I think I fell asleep in the chair.
Not ask Rutu question anymore, okay? Not Rutu fault.
All right. Oh. Koha?
Yes?
Do you have any tea?
No, but I can make some. That sounds good.
Oh. I slowly get up and I just start just slowly old manning my way down the stairs.
Sure.
Maybe you shouldn't sleep. We should keep you awake. I'll make some tea.
Stay awake. Don't throw up. The light's too bright. Let us know. I have crawled into a bed after probably getting up, pushing an ottoman over to crawl into said bed, and have just conked out after quickly taking off my armor.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, the performer is just kind of waiting in the foyer. Lorelai's there. Amarin, did you come? To, yeah.
Yeah, I would have come down.
Yeah. What is it? What did the layout look like here, Lorelai?
Well, with regards to the foyer, I've tried to sort of arrange it as best I could for this performance. So if I found any scattered candles or anything, I'd try to arrange them so it adds to the ambiance.
There would definitely be like candelabras around.
Right. And in terms of any sort of furniture, were there any like couches or anything in the foyer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course there were.
furniture-
There were so many couches.
Furniture here is probably like the most expensive you've ever seen.
Yes, of course. Right. And so I've had Amrin start moving furniture for me, because I would never do such a thing myself.
You know when satin is like so high thread count that you just like slide off of it.
Mhm.
It's like that. Like the bed
That's
sheets.
so obnoxious.
The bed sheets thread count is ridiculous.
Yes, well, it's all been arranged in a lovely semicircle so we could all sit and watch the performance. And is there any wine or anything that I was able to find around?
For sure. Yeah.
Yes, I've set out some
Some of
glasses and the
the
like.
food that was supposed to be served tonight probably would have been sent over your way too.
Excellent. Then I would have arranged a small little table in front as well for everybody to pick from. Well, what do we think?
Let's have you make a.
Oh no.
Let's have you make a performance check. I think.
Okay. Performance check.
I was helping, right? I'll give advantage. Can I do that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
An advantage. Thank you. Oh!
Let's go.
Natural 20 for 23.
Holy shit! Lorelai threw this together in like 5 minutes. It looks fucking incredible.
Mhm.
With Amarin's help.
And I've also
I
done
did the
that
breathing.
prestidigitation thing where I'm like kind of subtly just adding this incense smell into the air to make the room smell better as well.
Oh god.
More perfume.
No, well, shut up, yes. Oh god. But yes.
Ambiance.
Yes, the ambiance, it is there. It is there.
So, do Rutu, Koha, and Philo join, or are you?
Yeah,
I would
follow.
Adventures.
I would
I'm
follow
still
Philo down
walking
the
down the
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
I'm still making my way slowly.
One step at a time, just like holding the
Yeah.
rail. Like
It's like there's ice on the floor, even though there's not.
I'd follow behind him, kind of like, you want the toddler to like walk on their own, but you don't want them to fall, so you're just gonna like get ready to catch them at any moment.
Yep. The performer, kind of just like waits for everybody to take their seat.
Excuse me.
Well, I thank you for having me for this. It's very nice. I'm glad that I was able to have the rest of the performance, aside from what you had heard just for the first half hour or so at the party. So that's good. If you would all please have a seat.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take the seat on the ground, on the floor. The satin looks way too good and nice, and he's made of pretty porous stone. He's going to scratch that stuff up. So I think he sits on the ground.
Okay.
I'll just kind of take a pillow that I see around and just kind of nudge it over towards Amarin. At least so you don't scratch the floor. Perhaps?
Yeah,
A
sure.
little bit more comfortable on the rump.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I find the chair that I was sleeping in.
Is there a chair large enough for Rutu to sit without
There's
breaking?
a couch.
Okay. Yep. Rutu will head over to the couch and, oh gosh, it's so he would man spread on the couch, totally ignorant of the space that he occupies.
Yeah, I would just stand and lean up against the couch and just
Fair
kind of look.
I'll pour out some wine for those who do wish for it, if anybody wants. I'm definitely having some after
Would love
today.
some wine.
Of
Can I have
course
some,
you would.
Lorelei? My head's
Absolutely.
throbbing. I think wine would help.
Yes, that's what I hear. I hear wine is the cure to all maladies. In fact, I know it. Our family's wines in particular are quite stellar for such a thing.
Yes, that is great. May I have that cup?
Of course, here you are.
Thank you. He
What?
slams the entire glass of wine.
Oh. Would you like another?
Quite.
I just kind of slide over a bottle.
He pours an entire another glass and sets the bottle down. He doesn't slam that one, though.
What is drink?
Wine.
Wine.
Try it.
Koha.
I just push the glass to him.
We definitely haven't had this exactly, but we've had similar. I don't know
Try
if you'll like it, but try it.
Try it.
Well, have you had ale before?
Yes.
Well, it's a better tasting ale, I would think. It's my preference, of course.
Rutu think dump ale on small fire creature did not do much.
Have a small fire creature in your stomach.
Okay. Rutu try.
And he takes a sip from the glass, and then you could tell like his face puckers up.
Burn mouth.
First time is always the strangest. Then you get a
Must be
taste
some
for it, typically.
demons in there.
Philo.
Cleanse you right up. You don't
Music
agree?
starts with a brisk pace as the performer begins. A rather adventurous tune begins to fill this place. And as this happens, I would like all of you to make a group check. This includes Belwyn.
He's not asleep yet. He's just in the other room listening.
Yeah, Belwyn, please, and everyone else. Please make I will say a insight check.
I would like to use. Oh, this is for a reroll. Inspirations for reroll. All right, never mind.
Yeah. So if you don't like what you rolled, you can use your inspiration.
I'm
I
going to
have
use
one
my
charge of
inspiration.
lucky. I'll get that advantage with that. Because I'm going to sleep anyway. It was insight, right?
Yes.
Much better.
I got 5.
Another natural 20 for 22.
Okay.
Did you roll a nat 1 and a nat 20?
Yes, I did.
As this music is being played, it doesn't sound like it's possible to come from one instrument. It sounds like an orchestra is being played. This person that is doing this performer, might be the best performer you've ever heard in your life. The music is so much more incredible than it was during the dinner party. You feel inspired. You feel adventurous when this tune
Some
is
damn
played.
good wine.
And after they finish, it's like the silence is deafening after this is done. The tune ends and you see a large smile on the performer's face. And they say, an adventurous tune for people that I assume will be incredible adventurers. Did you like it?
That was the most beautiful piece I've ever heard.
I will be honest, I did not expect. I'll be honest, I didn't think you'd be very good. You blew my expectations out of the water. I'm honestly kind of sorry that I didn't expect more from you. That was incredible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rutu see when people enjoy, they bash hands together quickly. Should Rutu do?
Yes, let's do that, Rutu.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And they look towards Amarin specifically. Amarin, make a perception check for me, please.
Oh no, okay. Perception. 10.
Okay.
Oh, why not? I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
I'll reroll it. Why not?
Please don't be a situation like the last time I did it.
There we go.
Yeah.
21.
As they say this, something starts to click in your head. You remember running into somebody in the city center. One of the most common ways to thank a performer is what most people do. And he begins to play again. With another sort of broad, sort of orchestral sound coming from their harp. One of the most common ways to show your appreciation to a performer is often with a silver coin. But those that know what they truly appreciate, those that understand music and life, they will give a gold coin. You see him draw a gold coin seemingly out of the air. He flicks it up into the air. The harp is still playing, even though one of his hands is doing this with the gold coin. It spins in the air and draws all of your attention. As it lands on the ground, they are no longer there. And the music slowly fades. The harp is gone. This performer is gone. And the gold coin sits on the ground.
What just happened?
I will walk up
Lie.
to the coin and crouch and pick it up.
No
I think I
lie.
met that guy.
Yes, Philo?
Fill this cup again, please. I don't even look. I just extend the cup.
I'm gonna fill both of our cups to the top, and I'll look back to Amarin.
Don't touch that coin.
I've picked it up already. I
That's weird.
think I ran into that person before everything went down at Town Square. I didn't pay much mind to it because it's just a stranger, but I think that
The weird guy that told us we'd have an interesting day.
yeah.
Rutu will take a silver coin and throw it to where the musician used to be.
Cling, cling, cling. Just lands. Does that thing
Rutu,
right?
do what musician ask.
Is anything weird about this gold coin that they dropped that I picked up?
Yeah, so make an investigation check.
There we go. 10.
Philo, that thing you did earlier, where you were telling us about the magic around?
Yes.
Could you do that again?
Would, but I can't tonight.
Amarin, looking at the coin, it strikes you very strangely because it is not minted in any way that you recognize. The symbol on the front of the coin is a bridge, and on the back it appears to be a river. It's not any currency you recognize, but it is
a
clearly
recognizable
gold.
bridge?
No.
I mean, this is definitely a gold coin, but I don't recognize this. Do you? And I'll show it to Lorelei, I think, first.
I don't think I would recognize any of this, would I?
Let me see.
I've walked up to you, Lorelei, very intrigued at this point. I was hiding in the back until he disappeared.
Lorelei, nothing strikes you as odd about this?
It seems like a normal coin. Do these symbols stand out to anyone? I mean, it's simply just a bridge and some sort of waterway, is it not? And I'll hold it up so everyone can see at this point, kind of moving it around.
Philo, you can make a religion check.
I knew it.
$15.
At first, doesn't click, Philo. The symbols don't mean anything to you at first. But when you combine them, a bridge over a river and the gold coin, something starts to fall into place. This reminds you, and I will send you a DM in Discord.
And could you bring it a little closer?
Of course.
Cannot make it out. But a bridge, a river, Illyrian. Is that a symbol for Illyrian, a coin? Do any of you know who I'm speaking of?
No.
Why?
No.
God. What did you say he said to you in the city center?
That we would have a very interesting day.
Yes.
I'm going to do it to you again, Wack. I want to pray. This time to Illyrian. Nope, I ain't. Nope.
So when you begin to pray to Illyrian, there is an immediate feeling that you have, Philo. You simply hear, well, I guess you feel it more than hear it. The sound of someone's laughter, the way that that affects you when you hear someone laughing, like a belly laugh, a real full belly laugh. You don't hear the sound of the laugh, but you feel like you have. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. And I say that out loud. It does make sense. I don't know how to tell any of you this. I think we were just visited by a god. I'm serious. Very serious.
How Philo know? For sure.
Well, firstly, I am not the only person in the room that saw this gentleman disappear, right?
Well, I was looking at the coin. Kind of just seemed like misdirection, maybe, but...
Yes. And do any of you know of the god Illyrian? What they are, who they are, what they do?
No.
I know a little bit.
They're...
Just the god of adventuring. That's what my parents said, but I don't know anything else outside of that.
That is true. That is very true. He does like to make his way amongst us. From what I've heard, I have never witnessed him. He'll take him... can bring himself here unlike a lot of the other gods. And apparently, it is said that he's seeking potential.
This is our first day on the job, so to speak, and we're not even with a guild or anything. So you mean to tell me that a god has their eyes upon any one of us? Or all of us, or some such. Why would that be the case, exactly?
Why would a coin of Illyrian that we all looked at fly into the air, and then we look back, and he's gone? We, and he looks really hard at you, both know magic exists. But to just make yourself disappear, like, and then to leave this coin, I'm sure of it. That was Illyrian.
Could it not be a priest of theirs with just very good teleportation magic?
Some sort of trickster or something?
Invisibility?
Yes, invisibility.
Just saying it's a god showing up to people who have never really done much that's very strange.
That music was incredible, though, was it not?
That's the other thing we should think about. Have you ever heard music like that?
Yes, but not from one person.
Rutu also never see or hear armor come alive without no one in it.
Oh, no.
Rutu has a point.
Lots of stuff Rutu not see.
I see. And I don't want to see.
What Philo see?
He did all of this. The town center?
Killing two men?
Yes. He is chaotic.
That seems more evil than chaotic.
Yes, I don't know about that.
I think I need to sleep. This is quite heavy. I'm going to rest.
Yes.
Rutu confused and sweaty.
Me too,
What?
Rutu.
that mean if God show up playing instrument?
As Philo's walking away to find a bedroom, he doesn't turn around, he just goes, I think we should all sleep on that one, because I don't think any of us have any idea. And he just keeps walking and laughing to the bed, like just all the way to the bedroom. He's like, you can like hear him kind of cackling.
So what's interesting about this, Philo, is as you walk, you hear the sound like you have change in a pocket.
I reach into my pocket.
You find a very similar looking gold coin.
I just look at it and I have a big shit-eating grin on my face. And then I kiss the coin. And then I look up and then I just go back about my business.
Well, perhaps we should follow Philo's advice and get some rest. Also, probably not a good time, but I wish to get it out of the way. Rutu, I am very sorry about my behavior earlier when you were showing your scar to Nima. It was very unbecoming of me. And I apologize.
Rutu thank Lorelei for apology, but Rutu had forgotten already.
Yes, well, I had not, and it was quite rude. So, with that being said, I look forward to potentially getting to know you all better, but I am going to take this bottle and go to my room. And I scoop one of the bottles and I walk off.
Koha, want Rutu fix hair now?
That would be nice. Very tangled.
Okay.
Similar sound.
I would sit next to her too.
Yeah, a similar sound as you move around. Each of you, as you begin to walk away, you hear the sound of like change jingling in your pocket.
Cool and creepy, and then I go back and climb into bed. But keep the coin.
I need to get some. I think I need to get some fresh air.
Okay.
Amarin, very stilted, very tense, will walk out. Side and go for a walk.
Rutu.
I'll have walked over to sit with Rutu. Yeah. And I maybe if there was a coin in my pocket, I would check to see if there was a coin in my pocket as I'm sitting down.
And Rutu would see Koha do that and do the same.
You each pull out the very similar looking coin.
Wonder what mean.
Maybe we'll find out tomorrow.
Or maybe not. A mystery.
And Rutu will put the coin back in his pocket and begin braiding Koha's hair.
Amarin, you've taken a walk outside. I mean, I don't know how to describe this place. Just taking a walk outside. I mean, the landscaping, it's ridiculous. You see, I mean, just looking around, there's a large, like pond behind the guest house, and the the flowers and plants and stuff are all beautifully landscaped. There are, this is a large property in the city of Cantrell.
I walk towards the pond. And I think as I do, you hear the flapping of wings as Enya comes out from the darkness to meet me. I'm landing on my shoulder. And I'm clenching and unclenching my fist, breathing as deeply as I can, but the breath's only coming out shallow. I'm barely holding back a panic attack as I make my way to the pond, and I'll reach into my pocket for that coin. And I'm going to throw it into the pond.
Yeah. You throw it. Mm-hmm.
Amarin. I'm Amarin.
And just kind of like nuzzles you. As this is happening, Amarin, please make me a will save. Or a wisdom save, sorry. Pathfinder.
A 9.
You have some flashes, Amarin.
I can't. I'm okay. We're okay. And they're not going to find us. I can stay Amarin, you can stay Enya. You can. And I think I just ball up and I'm just panicking on the ground by the side of this pond.
As you're shaking, lying on the ground, there is some rain that begins to fall. It's cold. And it's light. But when it hits you, snaps you out of it. And as you look around, you see the gold coin sitting next to you.
To take it. I'll grab the coin. I want anything to do with all of you. You gods. I will grab the coin. And I'll go back to the guest house and I think pick the furthest room from anyone.
We head to the room. And it's difficult to fall asleep, I imagine. I know when I've been in similar states, it's been very difficult to get to sleep. But when you do fall asleep, you all have pleasant dreams. And it might be difficult to sort of reconcile with Amarin. To go from that state and actually have a pleasant dream, it's almost jarring. But you all have pleasant dreams and an extremely restful sleep. Each of your dreams seems to be centered around you. And you see yourself as a grand adventurer. You see yourself powerful, strong. You see yourself fighting for others, not just yourselves. And I'll leave it up to each of you to determine what you saw exactly. But you get a full night's rest, and it's some of the best sleep that you've ever had in your life. You all wake up at roughly the same time. Past dawn. You slept for a long time. It wasn't 8 hours. It was probably closer to like 14 or 15 hours. And when you wake, you feel completely refreshed. Morning comes. It is probably close to 9 a.m. or so, which for this kind of place and these times is fairly late to wake up for a lot of people. But you all sort of rouse at about the same time. You can smell breakfast downstairs. Something has been prepared for you.
Rutu smell food. Rutu smell good food.
Rutu will open the door to the room in which he slept, walk down the hallway and down into the common area to see who has been doing the cooking, if the food has just been left there.
Yeah, there's food that's kind of just been left there. It's covered, it has like those fancy dish covers, like the platter covers. That are sort of like the metallic platter covers.
A cloche.
Sure.
Fhaelin has probably been there for maybe 10, 15 minutes and has already been just munching on food. I don't know who else is a early riser in the case of these.
Rutu will wait until everyone has come down before he starts eating.
It's Rutu. What does Rutu look like? like a dog in the kitchen. Like just
Fork,
wait.
Yeah.
knife in hand.
The biggest and smallest people are here. One is eating and one is not, and it's not who you think.
He's like almost pacing, looking eagerly. He's very hungry. But he clasps his hands behind his back.
Do you want to eat? I don't know when anyone else is coming down. They might still be asleep.
Rutu does. Rutu does want to eat.
Get a plate.
Rutu can, but Rutu must eat last.
Why?
So others in group can eat their fill.
You could take half what you would normally take and then get whatever's left after. Then you can eat with everybody.
Rutu could eat with everybody if everybody came down.
True, we have no idea if they will. And I've stopped waiting on my sister and when she'd arrived for breakfast a long time ago.
Food is amazing, by the way. You got a nice spread. There's fresh fruit. There's there's like fresh fruit. There's fresh milk. There's fresh like sausage, and I imagine eggs and bacon and freshly baked bread.
Rutu's drooling.
Fhaelin puts a plate together that's probably twice as much as you would normally eat and does hand that over to Rutu. To start, I don't like eating alone.
Okay. Rutu do this for Belwyn.
Thank you. I sit down on one of the couches that's probably still laid out from the night before and eat. You're a blacksmith?
Rutu is also mason and carpenter and cook. Rutu does many things.
Not a cook or a mason, but I can do a lot of other things too.
Like what?
I can work with some jewelry. I can do carpentry. I make tools and other things. I practiced picking locks at one point because that sounded kind of fun.
How did that go?
Better than I thought it would. They're not very well made a lot of the time.
That's good. What?
I would argue the opposite, but yeah, I agree.
Good for person trying to break lock.
Yes.
What Belwyn like to craft?
Armor. Mostly armor. I do a lot of other things. My uncle and I made a lot of stuff together. Usually things to repair or tools for piping for the vineyard, fermentation vats, some equipment fixing plows, just basic stuff, but I like armor. It's fun.
Interesting. Hold on.
Rutu will take one of the tridents out of his trident quiver and hand it over.
Rutu made this.
Ooh.
What Belwyn think?
Yeah, I look it up and down, inspect it. Without a roll, I'm assuming it looks decently crafted, but I wouldn't know, I'm sure, without tools and all that.
It'll without a roll, it'll look decently crafted. There's a element of like carbon is caked onto it, like it hasn't been fully finished, but it is still sound. The weight feels good in your hands. It feels balanced. There's a bunch of etchings and carvings and runes carved into that carbon caked finish.
I have the tools to get this more polished if you want. But it looks really good.
Thank you. Rutu kind of like black stuff on trident because Rutu can carve things into it.
Oh, the carbon? But you can also do that without. I could show you how.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it's easy. I'd have to
Right.
get some other tools after breakfast. Yeah?
After breakfast, okay.
Yeah, be fun.
Very fun.
This giant piece of bread in my mouth as I'm thinking about showing him how to engrave.
I'm gonna walk down the stairs and not really say anything to anyone and just look at the food and pick up a piece of like crusty bread. I'm gonna break it in half and just kind of casually, like always, just hand over a piece to Rutu and say good morning. Just sit down next to them.
Morning. Anyone
Good
else?
morning.
I should get my sister. I'll have her come down here though. I'll be right back. And I just run off and kind of do another. Hey!
I am sprawled out. The bottle has fallen from my hand. My leg is like up on one of the the pieces of the bed. And I'm just
Sister!
Yes, brother.
Breakfast time!
Right. And I'm just going to try to get myself as presentable as possible. I like kind of fall out of bed a little bit because I do not feel good. Even though I had a great rest. Oh my God. I need water. I need water now. And yeah, I just get ready and I open the door. Hello, brother.
You look great!
Thank you.
There's plenty of water at the breakfast table.
My hero, as always, big brother.
Yeah. Probably one
what
too many.
about-
Looking at the bottles.
What about Amarin? Have you seen him this morning? I heard footsteps at night.
No, not yet. Not yet. Good morning, Philo. The breakfast is down the hall.
He wouldn't hear you. He's still praying in the bedroom.
Okay, well, he'll eat later, I suppose.
I'll
No,
go
I
get
haven't
Amarin.
seen Amarin yet.
Unless you want to come with, that's fine too.
Let's maybe eat first. You need something in you first. I don't know how diplomatic you'll be without some food and water.
Let's just to wake him up. It'll be fine. Yes?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. You go eat.
All right. And I'll kind of lurch my way down the steps to try to get something to eat and drink.
Sure.
And then I would go to Amarin's room and.
I think Amarin has been awake for maybe 30 or so minutes. And he's been sat at the edge of his bed, looking down at his hands and his arms. And I think he's been crying. Just before the banging at the door, he looks to Enya, I think sat on the side of the bed with him, and he just says, "They know." Yes?
Breakfast.
Like the grass that grows, like the leaves that fall, like the moon that glows, like the light that shone, like the home in heart, like the fire in us, like the glass that gleams. You ever grow and need to know, I know, I know, I know what's meant for me. There's an open star where you are, that I follow. I know, I know, I know there's a place for me. I know, I know, I know there's a place for me. Like the words you wish you'd always said, like a hummingbird hanging in the air, like a preacher in his parapet, the winner as he starts his race, my father looking down on me. How I'm everything that I'll ever need, how I'm everything that I'll ever need. How I'm everything that I'll ever need. We could build a home, hold on, is love a war? Or you could build a wall and show the